Hi everybody, it's Steph here again, and today what we're going to do, we're going to show you two absolutely beautiful pens from the 1950s. What we've got here is two Conway Stewart vintage fountain pens, and what we're going to do is just show you both pens and maybe just give you a little bit of a comparison with the two pens. Now what we've actually got here, I'll put this one down first of all. First of all, we've got this one here. Both pens, incidentally, are with this absolutely beautiful silver, or some people call it a grey hatch pattern. Both pens have actually been, well, they've been fully restored by me, and to be quite honest with you, ladies and gentlemen, they're absolutely superb examples. There's no loss of plate, there's no brassing, they've been polished, new sacks fitted, absolutely beautiful. Coming back here, as I say, to this particular one, this is the Conway Stewart number 28. The size from the top of the barrel to the bottom of the from the top of the cap to the bottom of the barrel is approximately 129 29mm capped. Around the barrel it's approximately 11mm in diameter. The number 28 comes with this single cap band here and the very recognisable Conway Stewart gold plated, or the gold filled clip with the Conway Stewart diamond to the top, and then to the top of the to the cap there, as you can see, it has this plastic black stud. Absolutely beautiful. The imprint on this particular one, if we can show it to you, as you can see, what I've actually done, because it's a little bit difficult to see with this particular colour, I've actually highlighted it for you, and as you can see, it reads Conway Stewart 28, and then just underneath there you can see it's got the made in England. As you can see, the Conway Stewart and the number 28 on this particular model is on the same line, indicating to us that it's actually the slightly later model. All in all, absolutely beautiful. If we just unscrew the cap for you, you can see there it's got the standard Conway Stewart black section, and on this particular one it's got the correct 14 carat Conway Stewart nib, which I'm hoping you can actually see there. And if we actually turn that over for you, you can see the feed there has been cleaned. Absolutely beautiful. Let's give you a side on view there. Okay, so that's the Conway Stewart 28, and this particular one, ladies and gentlemen, is the Conway Stewart number 58. Now again, from the 1950s, again comes in this absolutely stunning silver hatch design or pattern, and the number 58s were actually, in the 1950s, were, if you like, the top of the range Conway Stewart pens at that particular time. Not the top of the range, but they were one of the top of the range pens at the time. On the 58s you can see slightly different. You've got two sort of smaller bands on the outside and what they term as a medium band in the middle there. You've also got this gold filled clip to the top there, which again has this Conway Stewart diamond symbol, if you like, to the top there. And to the top there again we can see it's got this black stud. The 58s sometimes had an aluminium stud, and this is also the aluminium stud with a black coating to it, as opposed to the plastic stud on the 28 here. Again, absolutely stunning pen. Size wise, from the top of the cap to the bottom, slightly smaller than the 28 at 126mm capped. Slightly fatter around the barrel. It's a more chunkier pen. This is actually approximately 12mm diameter around the barrel. Again with a gold plated trim, and again let's show you the imprint on this particular pen as well. Again, you can see we've highlighted it to make it a little bit clearer for you, because it's a little bit difficult on this particular pattern, but as you can see it reads the Conway Stewart, and then on this particular one you can actually, I'm hoping you can see underneath it has number 58, and then to the bottom of the barrel, again I'm hoping you can, yeah, we can see that clearly. You can see it has made in England around the bottom of the barrel there. The fact that the number is actually underneath the Conway Stewart on this particular one, and the word made in England around the bottom of the barrel, indicates to us that this particular one is one of the earlier versions of the Conway Stewart number 58s. Okay, if we actually take the barrel, sorry, the cap off on this particular one, let's show you the pen there. Absolutely gorgeous. As I say, both have been fully restored by me, and I'm absolutely over the moon with the results. Again with the 28, you can see the 58 has got a slightly smaller and a little bit more stubbier section to it. The nib there, you can see, I'm hoping you can see, it's got Conway Stewart, again a 14 karat gold nib. This particular nib is slightly bigger than the 28s, and also what it actually has, you cannot see it because it's actually in the section there. It's actually the correct nib, because at the bottom of the nib it has the number 58. So it's the correct nib for this particular pen. And again you can see the feed underneath there is lovely and clean. We've actually cleaned all that. Let's give you a side-on view. Beautiful, beautiful pen, ladies and gentlemen. Incidentally, one of the other options of the 58 at the time, you could actually have the Conway Stewart Duro nib, which again I believe was the top of the range nibs for the number for the Conway pens and for the number 58s. They also did them on other models as well. So that's the Conway Stewart number 58, and as we said before, this one is the number 28. Incidentally, both of these particular pens come in different patterns, in different designs if you like. They come in standard black colours. They also come in marble colours. They come in this beautiful hatch. As I say, this particular colour is the silver, or the grey hatch as some people like to call it. You also could get the green, you could get burgundy, and also a blue hatch as well in both models. On the 58, with it being a more upmarket model if you like of the time, you could also get it in different designs, i.e. the cracked eyes. You could actually get it in tiger eye pattern, which are all very, very desirable patterns. But all in all, ladies and gentlemen, absolutely gorgeous pens. Absolutely. As I say, there's no, there's no wear to any of the gold fill trim, the clips, etc. There's no scratches, there's no dings, etc. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, I'm sure you people, some of you are going to shout at me or moan and say, well, yes, but can we see them writing? So what we'll do, let's bring on a pad, and what we'll do, first of all, we'll have the number 28, and again, I don't need to tell you how to fill it. We just simply immerse it in the ink, press the lever, give it a couple of seconds. What we'll do, we'll just give it a quick wipe with a tissue. We'll just move that out of the way for now, and let's give it a sample. So what we've got is the Conway Stewart, and this one's the number 28. If we give you the figures of 8, absolutely beautiful writer it writes very, very smoothly. Okay, so as you can see, there's actually a little bit of flex in the nib. We can actually, by applying light pressure, we can actually get a fine line on the cross stroke, and on the downstroke, with a little bit of pressure, you can see we can actually get a thicker line. So all in all, a beautiful pen. It writes absolutely lovely. Okay, so there's the sample for the 28. Slight flex in the nib. Beautiful, beautiful writer. Okay, so we'll pop that to one side, and what we'll bring on is the 58. We'll also bring on our ink again. Immerse the nib. Press the lever. Okay, just give it a little shake. A little bit of tissue, and let's have a bash with this particular pen. Incidentally, in both cases, this is the first time the pens have actually been written with since I've restored them. So what we have in this particular case is a Conway Stewart, and this one's a number 58. Now this particular pen is writing with a fine line. Okay, so anybody that'd be interested in a fine line, that's what you have with this particular pen. And if we apply a little bit of pressure, yes, we can get a little bit of flex out of the pen. So slightly flexy, I would say, on the downward stroke, a little bit on the thick side, and with a little bit of light pressure we can achieve a fine line across like so. But as with the 28, beautiful, beautiful writer. So there we have it for the number 58. As I say, again, a little bit of flex with some pressure. It seems to, well, the 28 lays down, it looks to lay down a little bit more ink. It's a little bit wetter than the 58, but in both cases, ladies and gentlemen, beautiful, beautiful writers. So let's pop the cap back on, and there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Two absolutely stunning examples of these vintage 1950s Conway Stewart fountain pens. On the left here we've got the Conway Stewart number 28, and on the right we've got the Conway Stewart number 58. All in all, ladies and gentlemen, absolutely stunning. So if we pop them down like so, and there we have it. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you've enjoyed looking at the comparison with the two pens here, and as always, there's plenty more videos on my YouTube channel, so you people out there, don't be shy, go and have a look, leave some comments. But for now, I'll just simply say bye bye now.